getting us started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, 19, touch.
Throwing to start this game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Eagles.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
18, 5 in. Let's go now. Ready?
Working on 1st down. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start for the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go and knock the ball away.
Finds his back complete. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll have him gain up a handful there. Down by Savon Rebel.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Called in by Lamb, right side.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Yeah,
Play action now for Prescott. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dak now from the gun. Into the hands of Pickett. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Dak throwing again. Throws caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Yeah!
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go, go!
Now we're on the counter. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Air it out on 3rd. He has the is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get 6 more on their early advantage. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
47. Yeah, very.
Dak off the play fake. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Tight end reels in the shadow throw. This play heads out of bounds. Mark it down though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 26.
Running it after the penalty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. He goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game in the first half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. He's all set for the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Right to line, here we go, 47. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. That's Lamb on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st down from the 42.
Yeah, here we go. Right to 26.
Up the middle, Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds a man right side. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Yeah!
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll run. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready?
Setting up to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it deep downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ready? Hop, let's go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They send a man in motion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Getting out to his left. Cut near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yeah!
On the give, it's Blue. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go!
To throw, Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Drops back. Needs an open man. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. You got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
What do you think?
A 3rd down run with Blue. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go, boy! Let's go!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. The kick by Ryland is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Come on.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. One play in Brock in this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
They'll throw here on 1st. Found some space. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down, Eagles.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow the lead now to 22 points. return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
What do you think?
Here's a design run. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go. What do you think?
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan can haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, is the throwaway.
Give on second here to Blue. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Blue gets the handoff. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
What do you think?
From the red zone now. Finds his back complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Yeah!
Dak now from the gun. Holding left side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Airing it out to start this drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Cougar night.
Will work against the blitz. No surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cowboys get it back to within one score.
Cowboys 27.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
1st and 10, Prescott. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying for the deep ball. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's the throw. It's made left side by Laporta. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Under. Get him, go get him.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Prescott will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the gun is Prescott. Down the left sideline he goes. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Sending him on the dime. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinals.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. They'll throw 3rd and long. Passing downfield, working the left. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead to 7.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 14. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Now it's Blue. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Prescott now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Trying it left side with Akers. And the cut back to the middle is the right call. That is 8 yards on the carry. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 26.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. They take point. 26.
Dap to the air here. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Looking for an open. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. It's a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. 27-yard look here. Cracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready.
Trying the right side. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another carry for it. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Back to the well again. Maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Cowboys scoop it up. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
They did it! He made the interception! Jahan Campbell makes the play. And is brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Eagles 42.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in a hurry up here. They go play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2.
Here we go.
Will set up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Dak off the play fake. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3,
All it can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, kill. Yeah.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings it in at the 13. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for a short gain.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
That's good.
22 to work with in this final quarter.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Yeah! 26.
Dak now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one doesn't go far. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. This guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys losing by 14. 3rd down. Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
47. There you go. 26.
Now Dak to throw. That one's complete right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And I've got to imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Mustang 19.
They're going to pass it here. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Come on. Hit. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Broncos.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Look at all this time. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
2nd down pass play coming. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready, set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
2. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Throwing this one deep across the field. It's complete! Oh my! They left him wide open downfield. Well, third and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rival.